Hello, Archmatter here, and welcome to the show. So, I planned on doing this video a little earlier in the week, but I've been trying to catch up on my cosplay stuff because the prop I'm working on for the next con needs to be done. So, anyhow, let's get the shout-outs out of the way really quick. 3 Geeks Networks, make sure you check them guys out with Mike McGee. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel. AMJ, local YouTuber, great guy. Make sure you check him out. Cosplay, give your cosplay powers. Make sure you check him out on Instagram. He'll give you your cosplay powers. XDA for the tablet stuff I'm currently not doing. So I'm kind of currently doing a phone. It could be a phablet. And Nerdbot for all the Nerdbot stuff, make Nerdbot girls. Make sure you check them out. So, here we are. So, I got my Wiko ride, and I finally got it working. The battery was not setting in the unit right, which caused it to not want to charge at all. And when I did start it up and got the battery in correctly, make sure you watch this when you get this phone. The battery has to be set firmly in there. I mean, it took me like 3 tries to like push it around the corners and get it set in so it could charge correctly. And it's working just great now. This will be the replacement phone for my daughter's phone, that is. The Android operating system is too old. This has got Pi, but make sure when you also get this, you update immediately to the patch for the Android Pi so that it works correctly. So I also got the Ipega remote, the controller that she's going to use too, that I'm going to use on some of my tablets and phablets too. To actually just, I got another phone I'm going to do too, that I'm going to review and just hang out and see how it plays Emulation too, from Boost Mobile when I get some money saved up. So, anyhow, so here's the plus and the minus of what's going on so far. So, the Ipega thing took me a little while to get running right too. It has a thing in there where you can select different settings for the Bluetooth and everything, and you have to actually physically go in on the Wiko. I had to actually physically go in and connect the Bluetooth directly. I couldn't use any of the ways to select it. There's a way you push the home and X and A or B, and those select different ways of the versions of the Android to work correctly to make the phone connect and pair with the Ipega. And then Ipega was also zero charge in it, so it didn't work either. This pad so far is pretty nice, but it's kind of touch and go because I'm still messing around with a lot of the emulation, which though I've gotten the emulation to where I'm going to do a little bit of, there's the Wiko and the pad thing here. So anyhow, what I've been playing around with is different emulators. ETA Prime has a really good way of just setting this stuff up real fast. I am currently still learning a lot about emulation, and I put Dolphin on, but that was for Wii and GameCube, and I didn't install any ROMs for them yet. I got the Classic Boy, and it's loading some games, and some games it isn't. The Ipega controller is not allowing me to. I can select games, as you can see as I go along, but it won't let me use the controller to play the games. And further research on some of this stuff I'll be done for them. But I've been having a lot of fun playing some of the games that I could get to work, and some of the zip files for some of the games are not working. I had also the emulator for Emulation Box. I was playing Crash and stuff on it with the phone itself, but when I'd switch it to the Ipega controller, it would crash. So there is some definite little bumps and stuff I have to get through yet. For instance, here's Bump and Jump, and I can select it, it'll unzip it, but it won't let me. Let me push this over here so I can do 2 things at once. So if you can see it, I'll go ahead and push A to select, and then I will let's see, well, I get let's see, I lost the game again. I was playing Batman a few minutes ago, but once again, it'll let me play it from the screen, but not from the Ipega controller, which I'm not gonna get throw a fit yet because the controller is working. Like I was playing Asphalt on it, and this phone is an excellent emulation machine. I mean, it does really good, but it's getting the Ipega and the phone to work together because you can take overlays off on Classic Boy. So I was taking overlays off so I could use the controller, but it would just here's Earthworm. Let's see if we can get Earthworm. Gym to work. There's Earthworm. Earthworm. Whoop. We'll put Earthworm. It didn't, it didn't let me select that one either. What is going on here? So I'll just go from the screen to select it because it will let me do it that way. So I will go to the screen. Let's try Bonk's Adventure. Okay, what happened? Okay, so I'm just going to go with what games I played recently. So here's Batman. Maybe. I did. I had it working before. Come on, Batman. Oh, this doesn't look good at all. Nope. Okay, for some reason, now it's not working. I was playing it downstairs. It was working great. I don't know what happened. Okay, so here's doing. I forgot. I got to go up and select it from that way. So go to Recent. But not Batman. Recent. We go to Batman, and then New Game, and then select Batman. So here's Batman loading up. As you can see, the overlays are here. But it won't let me use them. I have to use this in order to play. I can just skip that. But so you can see I can fight, jump, great. But cannot use the control pads. The control pads just take me back. Yeah, see. See, the control pads just take me back to the beginning. So the Ipega, I have to figure out what is happening. And it could be emulator issues too, but like I said, I was playing Asphalt. Let me go to the home screen and play Asphalt. And I was playing Asphalt 8, and it was working really good too. So, and it's going to load. But Asphalt 8, it looks awesome on here. And this is one ETA Prime always plays, and I was playing it. Now, the other night when I was messing with it, it worked, and then it didn't. So, we'll find out if it's going to agree with it tonight. But I'm excited that I have all this, because there's telling me which, now it's telling me that it's we don't want to, so it's, there we go. See, it's letting me use the controller on Asphalt again, which is great. So we'll just go ahead and claim the BMW. And then next. Claim some nitro. Or extra fuel tank. I love this game. This game is a blast. I also got some other games I was going to play too, but I was like, well, I'll just stick with ones that are working with the Ipega controller really well. Which it identified Asphalt. It went right to it this time, which was good. Maybe it was just because the charge is full and some of the stuff I have had worked out. But the Ipega has to be configured differently, and this phone, the Wiko, works really well with a lot of this stuff. So let's play. Here we go. And I was just doing this career, and then just go. So here we go. And I just pick whatever. so I can just play. So here we go. Gonna show me racing around on the track. Loading the track. Here we go. I know the video is gonna be a little bit long, but I really love playing with this stuff. Look at these graphics; they're cool. This thing handles it really well too. Here I go in my neon, my Dodge Dart. Yeah. So here we go. And it's letting me toggle both things, so whoop. Definitely like this control palette. It is very thing. I want some of those. Whoop. There you go. I want some of those bottles too. I don't know. Woo. I'm still in 5th place. Woohoo! Man, look at that jump. Oh, and I crashed. Well, anyhow, you guys get the point. So, that was Asphalt 8. So, I've been playing that, so... what else today? What else was I playing? Alright, I went to Mupin 64 Plus. And Mario... hopefully, maybe Mario will start this time. Last time we crashed. There it goes.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
So, see if it stretches it. Yep. Yep, the Ipega controller is working really good with Mario's head and everything, so we'll go ahead and start the game. Woo! Alright. Go back. Boop. Let's see, game speed is at 100%, so that's cool. I gotta get this to go back. There we go. There we go. So, new game. This thing plays the Nintendo 64's game is really good. So let's skip all this. Yeah, let's go. So you can see it. Look at this. Screen quality is pretty good, and it's not even. It's not. Yeah, it's LCD. It's not. You know. Whee! I'm just gonna exit it, but you guys get the point. So it's working pretty cool, and there's what the phone looks like. But the screen quality it's pretty nice for being that way. So please please subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will continue to work on the Wiko ride one more time to see what other emulation I can get working on it. I installed Asphalt 8 and EPSXE, but it was crashing a little bit. I have to figure that. Dolphin emulator, but I don't have some of the ROMs yet. And I also Mupin 64 Plus, which you know is free on the Google Play. And I think I put VCL Media Player on too because I was trying out some movies and stuff. So please please subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with me and all the emulation fun. And I will be back soon with more on the Wiko ride and the Ipega and some more emulation.